Assalamualaikum dear students. Again Mrs. Fardana Amir here with lecture number 2 of chapter number 1 set theory. Hope you all are well and have understood lecture number 1 completely. Before I explain you question number 5, just have a quick review of homework given in first lecture. In question number 3, set A has 5 elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and B has 3 elements 1, 2, 3. When we unite the common elements of the two sets are 1, 2, 3. When we unite in the first part, answer of A union B is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Common elements must be written once. Then in the second part, A intersection B, common elements are 1, 2, 3. So the answer of A intersection B is 1, 2 and 3. Now when we do question number 3 C part, A minus B, after deducting common elements of B 1, 2, 3 from A, leftover of A is 4, 5. So answer of A minus B is 4, 5. And in the last part of question 3, when we find B minus A after deducting 1, 2, 3 from set B, in set B nothing is left over, so our answer of question 3, B minus A, is null set. Now come to question number 4. In question 4, elements of A are 1, 3, 5 and B are 2, 4, 6. In A, no element is common in the two sets given in question 4. So the answer of A union B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in A intersection B, the answer is null set because of no element common. Now in A minus B, the whole elements of A set is answer of A minus B, and in B minus A the answer is 2, 4, 6 because the whole B set is our answer because there is no element common. This is all end of the homework given in the first lecture, that is question 3, 4 parts, and question number 4, 4 parts. Now students, we shall start question number 5. This is slightly different from the previous questions because in this question 3 sets are given to us, set A, B and C. Set A has 4 elements A, B, C, G. B has again 4 elements B, C, D, F, and set C has 4 elements C, D, E, G. Now in this question number 5, all 4 parts, 2 operations are given. In one part, 2 operations are given in the question. One operation is in the bracket, that is A union B, and one operation is outside the bracket. First, always remember that in union we have to unite the elements of the two sets, and in intersection we have to just see the common of the two. Now first understand the question. In 5A, A union B is in the bracket, so we shall first find A union B. It has 4 steps after solution. In the starting 2 steps, we just find A union B simple by uniting set A and B. The answer of A union B is A, B, C, D, F, G. B, C are common, must be written once. Now see the third step and the second last step. Here I have written on the left hand side A union B intersection C. Now we can find the two operation combined. We have got A union B, A, B, C, D, F, G. Now we shall find the common of set C with A union B. Now the common of the two sets in the second last steps are C, D, G. Now our final answer is A union B in the bracket intersection C is C, D, G. Now students, question number 5D. In question number 5D, A intersection C is in the bracket and union B outside the bracket. After solution, we have to first find A intersection C, that is in the bracket. In the first step, I have written A, B, C, G in the first bracket and C, D, E, G, that is elements of C in the second bracket, and in between the two, symbol of intersection. In intersection, we just write the common elements of the two sets. Now the common elements of A and C are C, G. Now in the second last step, we shall find A intersection C in the bracket union B outside the bracket. First I have written CG, that is the answer of A and C intersection, and BCDF, that are the elements of set B, and in between the two brackets the symbol of U, that is union. Now finally we shall unite the two and we shall get the answer of A intersection C union B, that is B C D F G. Here C is common, but we shall write C once and write in order, that is B C D F and G is our answer of question number 5, D part. Now students, in question, just come to question number 7. Again question number 7 has 4 parts, A, B, C and D. In question number 7 we find complement of a set. I have given you the definition of complement of a set, and also in class 7 you have done complement of a given set, that is A bar. You must remember the formula of A complement equal to U minus A. Here U stands for universal set. I have also given in the definition the meaning and definition of universal set. Universal set consists of all the elements under discussion. Now if we have to find A complement, we shall write U minus A. If we have to find B complement, we shall write U minus C, U minus B. If we have to find C complement, we have to write U minus E, and so on. Now come to the question number 7. Here we have got 3 sets. First set is U, that is universal set. It has 6 elements, A, B, C, D, E, F. Then comes set A, it has 3 elements, A, C, E, and set B, it has 4 elements, B, C, D, E. Find the member. The question is find the members and draw Venn diagram to illustrate each of the following sets. Now the question number 7A part, we have to find A complement. After solution I have written A complement equal to U minus A, that is the formula of given complement. First you have to write, in the second step now you have to write the elements of U, that are A, B, C, D, E, F, and elements of A, that is A, C, E, and between the two set the sign of minus. The minus sign is in between the two set, and finally when we deduct ACE from the universal set, the leftover of universal set is our answer, and hence our answer of A complement is B, D and F. Okay class, hope you have got all this. Now students, come to our next slide, in which I have written the heading of combined operation of difference and complement of two sets. If you remember in our last slide we have just found A complement single operation. In 7D here two operations are given in the bracket, difference of two sets, and outside the bracket bar is there, that is showing after finding difference of two sets we have to find the complement of the answer. Now come to the question 7D. Our question is B minus A in the bracket and outside is the symbol of complement. Now we shall again find the bracket first, find the solution of the bracket first, that is B minus A. We shall just find B minus A. In the first step after solution I have written the elements of set B, that is B, C, D, E, and elements of A, that are A, C, E, and in between the two sets the sign of minus. Now we shall deduct elements of A, that is ACE, from set B, from B. The leftover, after deducting elements of A from B, the leftover of set B are BD. Now our answer of B minus A is BD. Now come to the third step. Here I have written B minus A and whole complement. For this I have written, you must remember this, I have explained in the last slide also. A complement means U minus A, universal set minus A. B complement means universal set minus b. Now here we have to find the complement of set b minus a. Now again I have written on the right hand side u minus b minus a. It means to find the complement of any set we have to deduct that given set from the universal set. We have just find b minus a in the last step, that is bd. So in the second last step I have written first all the 6 elements of universal set in the first bracket a b c d e f. Then I have written the elements of b minus a, that is bd, and in between the two sets the sign of minus. When we subtract bd, that are the answer of b minus a, from the universal set a b c d e f, the leftover of universal set is our final answer. Hence we can say b minus a complement is a c e f, the leftover of universal set. Okay students. Now students, it's all about lecture number 2 and it's time to give you home assignment for the practice purpose. I have explained you question number 5 A and D parts and question number 7 A and D. Now you have to do question number 5 BC parts yourself and question number 7 BC yourself. In the last lecture I have told you that just leave the topic of Venn diagram. In question number 5 also Venn diagram is not required, but in question 7 we have to draw Venn diagram, but I shall explain you later. Okay, hope you have all understood. At the end you will got all this about question number 5 and 7, and you can do easily all these sums, because without practicing you can't get mathematics completely. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.